Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tell Me Your Story. I am Coach Danny, and today I have great news for all of you small business owners, all of you wannabe business owners. I am going to be spilling the beans and spilling all of the tea too. So if you want to find out more about all of the top 10 loans, stay tuned and you keep on watching.
Hey, you guys, I'm your host Marcus, and I'm working on behalf of Ms. Danielle, also known as Coach Danny, and I'm going to be moving things right along. I will post all the loans on the screen, and you can pause the video at any time to keep up. So, grab a notebook, grab a pen, because today is all about business funding. And trust me, if you've ever dreamed about starting or growing your business, this session might just give you the fuel you've been waiting for. So let's dive in. I'll be breaking down 10 powerful loan options that real entrepreneurs are using right now to build restaurants, trucking companies, beauty salons, tech startups, you name it. I'll explain what each loan is, the requirements, the pros and cons, and I'll also throw in some real world examples so you can picture how this might work for you. Now, the first loan on our list is the SBA microloan program. Now, what's powerful about this loan is that it was designed for small but mighty businesses. The maximum you can borrow is usually about $50,000, but don't underestimate it. That can cover equipment, inventory, marketing, or even payroll for your small team. What do you need to qualify? Typically, they'll ask for good personal credit, some form of collateral, and most importantly, a solid business plan. If you don't have a business plan yet, start working on one. Why? Because lenders don't just lend to an idea. They lend to a vision backed with numbers. For example, if you're a baker trying to open up a small bakery, you could use an SBA microloan to buy ovens, mixers, or even to lease your storefront. Think small, start strong. That's the key, y'all. Next up is Credibly. This is not your traditional bank. Credibly looks beyond just your credit score. They care about your cash flow, your revenue, and the way your business runs day to day. That's good news for entrepreneurs who don't have perfect credit. The catch? The repayment terms can be shorter, sometimes 6 to 18 months. So you need to make sure the money you borrow is actually fueling growth. For example, a trucking company might use Credibly to get $100,000 to add another truck to their fleet. The extra truck brings in more revenue, which helps them pay back quickly. So here's a tip. If you go with Credibly, make sure your plan to grow is fast and strong. Don't take this loan just to hold on it. Take it to scale. Number 3 is Fundera and other marketplace lenders. I like these because they do the heavy lifting for you. Instead of running to 5 or 10 different banks, Fundera gives you one application and shows you multiple offers. That's powerful because you get to compare rates, terms, and amounts without wasting time. Qualifications usually depend on how long you've been in business, your monthly revenue, and yes, credit score still matters, but it's not the only thing. And also, you can apply for most of these loans using your business credit rather than your personal credit as well, if you have any business credit. Now, let's talk about the SBA 7 loan and its faster cousin, the SBA Express. The 7A is the flagship loan of the Small Business Administration. It can go up to $5 million. That's right, $5 million. The SBA doesn't lend directly. They partner with banks and guarantee part of your loan, making it safer for banks to lend to you. To qualify, you'll need solid personal credit, financial statements, and usually collateral if the loan is large. The SBA Express is faster, capped at $500,000, and can be approved in days instead of months. Imagine you're expanding your restaurant into a franchise. The 7A can help cover big expenses like construction, inventory, and staff training. This is the loan that can change a medium-sized business into a serious brand. So number 5 is our own. The Community Advantage Loan Program is one of my personal favorites because it's designed to serve underserved communities. If you're in a rural area, a minority-owned business, or a community that's been overlooked by big banks, this is definitely for you. And if I were you, I wouldn't waste any time applying for this one, for sure. Next, let's talk about QuickBooks Capital. If you already use QuickBooks to track your expenses and revenue, this one is a hidden gem. I'm telling you, QuickBooks already knows your financial health, so they can pre-approve you based on your numbers. That means no mountain of paperwork, no endless questions. If your QuickBooks shows strong revenue flow, they can get you money in just a few days. Great for quick pivots. Say your bakery suddenly needs to buy twice as much flour to keep up with demand. QuickBooks Capital can make that happen fast. All right, so keep this one in mind, y'all. This is definitely one of the tops. All right, loan number 7 is ClickLease. This one is all about equipment financing. You need new salon chairs, dental machines, kitchen appliances, or heavy machinery. This is where ClickLease shines. Approvals can happen in minutes, and they are flexible even if your credit isn't perfect. The trade-off is that interest rates can be higher, but if you need that machine to keep your business running, this option is worth looking into. Then we have Fundbox, which offers a line of credit. This isn't a lump sum loan, it's revolving credit. That means you draw what you need when you need it and only pay interest on what you use. Qualifications usually depend on your bank account activity, business revenue, and how long you've been in business. This is perfect for managing cash flow. For example, a seasonal business like a landscaping company can use Fundbox to cover expenses during slow months and pay it back during the busy season. Now, I need to be real with you. Some lenders out there advertise bad credit or no credit check loans. Yes, they exist, but listen, these loans often come with sky-high interest rates, sometimes 20% or higher. They can work if you're desperate to get started, but I don't recommend leaning on these long-term. Think of them as a Band-Aid, not a cure. If you go this route, have a clear exit plan to refinance later. Finally, let's talk about startup loans via platforms like SoFi. Now, SoFi isn't going to ask you for years of business records if you're brand new. Instead, they look at your personal income and personal credit. So if you're still in the planning phase and haven't opened doors yet, this could help you get started. It's basically a personal loan you use for business. For example, a new entrepreneur could borrow $20,000 to cover website development, marketing, and first month rent for a storefront. Okay, you guys, That wraps up today's session on the top 10 business loan options. Let's do a quick recap. We covered the SBA microloan, Credibly, Fundera, SBA 7A, and SBA Express. Community Advantage, QuickBooks Capital, ClickLease, Fundbox, the risky but sometimes useful bad credit lenders, and startup loans through platforms like SoFi. I hope this breakdown gave you clarity. Remember, not all loans are created equal. The right one for you depends on your business stage, your credit, and your goals. Coach Danny and her team are passionate about seeing you succeed, and I share that same energy. So, take this information, apply it, and step boldly into your entrepreneurial journey. All right, you guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this session. Don't forget, come back, share the news, and keep building. I'm out. Peace.
All right, guys, so those are our top 10 loans, and I'm so excited and confident that you are going to get approved for your startup business loan. But just remember, once you get approved, don't forget to come back and share the good news. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.